Hi, here's how you set up your organization in LessonOrca. First, start by clicking Start Free Trial. Then, if you've already had a conversation with us, then you can skip this Email Us to Get Started button. But if you haven't, we highly recommend that prior to using the platform, since it is a business decision, that you have a call with us to discuss how to use the platform and if you have any questions or custom features you need. So for now, I'll set it up myself because this video is often for people that we've already talked to. And then what you do after that is you add your email, and password, and then make sure you save that so it's easy to log in. And then you just have to choose what type of tutor you are. If you're a solo tutor, click I'm a solo tutor, and that'll have its own setup instructions. But if you're a tutoring center organization managing a team of tutors, click this. And here you can enter your name, your organization name, you can kind of, make something up, and then you can click Create Organization. After that, you have to verify your email. So I'm just going to skip through this step and do this on my own. You'll receive an email that looks something like this, and what you have to do is you have to click Verify Email and copy and paste this code. Once you click Verify Email, you can leave your original window, or leave this window, and go back to your original window, which has this step. And then you can click I verified my email. Now this will take you to the teacher dashboard. So you can first start by doing the survey, which just provides some information about how you heard about us if you have come from the internet. If you're a center that is signing up because you've talked to us, feel free to skip this survey. Next, you're going to see this pilot code pop up. The vast majority of centers that we talk to do not have their own custom pilot code, so you can just click that you don't have one. And then you can do this whole configuring step where you can just describe what you would use LessonOrca for. So oftentimes a lot of our centers use multiple tools. And if you're not sure, just click both. This will just affect what features are visible. So I would click both. And I would click Finish Setup. And by the way, you're not currently, as of July 14th, we do not charge extra based on the availability of features unless we've communicated that with you beforehand. And so feel free to just enable everything. It's going to be fine. After that, you'll see this modal saying welcome to your tutoring center. It'll help you get everything set up. And so you'll see this start guided setup button. So you can just click that. And you can, we also have this challenge tracker that I'll describe about afterwards, but you can X out of this for now. And then now you'll see that there's a little bit of a tutorial that's going on. So you can just follow the steps. Okay, I'm going to add my first student. I'm going to autofill a sample student. I'm going to click Add Student. And I'm done with that. And look at that. I've already done the first step to figuring out how to use this platform. And so I would do the rest of the tutorial just to get an understanding of how everything works. And for the sake of this video, I'm going to say I'll do this later. But at any time, I can access this challenge tracker on the top. And in fact, I suggest you do for certain features like our homework feature, which is something that we've shown a lot of you guys in our demos. And so I would try this, for example, I wanted to try this feature out. I can go to this challenge tracker, and I can either go to the help center, which is this help icon, or I can, let's see, I can just start the tutorial, interactive tutorial here. Once the student gets the link, they can just open it on their phone because they'll receive an SMS message or an email. And all they need to do is drag and drop their homework. They just need to describe what they need help with, and then they upload their homework. And so as you can see, some of the tutorials have little video snippets from our other videos on our YouTube channel, and so that can be helpful. But anyways, you can just kind of go through everything step by step, and yeah. So ideally, by the end of this, after going through all the tutorials and stuff, you have a clear overview of what our platform does, and you can even start adding your own students and testing it out on your own. And you can even add your own tutors to the platform too. And so, yeah, I really appreciate, yeah, thank you.